you're all really, really well and you're enjoying your learning from home.
Today we're going to do an experiment that's all about the different kinds of soils.
Miss Grady, can you remember any different types of soils?
I think I can. There's clay soil, sandy soil, chalky soil and peat soil, just for a few.
Yeah, well done, Miss Grady. There are lots of others as well, but they're mainly the ones that we're going to focus on. So today we're going to test the permeability of different types of soils. Do you know what permeability means, Miss Grady?
You know what? That's always a word, and I can never remember the meaning of it. Can you tell me what it means?
Well, I think both of our classes know what it means after the task on Tuesday, because they had to find out about objects in their home and which ones are permeable and which ones weren't. So permeability means when an object allows water to travel through it.
Oh, fab. So just to help me a bit more, is there anything there that you've got that you could show me that's either permeable or not very permeable?
Yeah, so I've got a mat. Let's have a little look. Got some water. The water has stayed on this mat. Can you see it? I don't want to spill it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it stayed on the mat, so it's not very permeable. I've also got a sieve. Now, there's lots of little holes in this. Let's have a little look. Straight through it, all over the floor. And the next object that I've got is a tea towel. Now, this is obviously fabric, so let's have a little look. Now, my hand is very wet, and although the fabric has soaked up the water, some of it has gone through, so I've got a bit of a wet hand, and you can see it on the other side as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for clearing that up for me.
All right, Miss Grady, no problem. I'm just going to clean this up as well. There we go.
So today we're going to have a look at which soil is most permeable, lets some water trickle through, and which soil likes to absorb the water, so it's not very permeable.
Fantastic. So what two types of soil are we going to use, Miss Grady?
Okay, so today I've got some peat soil and I've got some clay soil.
Fantastic. Now we need to make sure that we've got all of the equipment ready, and we need to make sure that it's a fair test. What does a fair test mean, Miss Grady?
So a fair test is when everything's the same. You only change one thing, but you give the same treatment to everything. So we have the same amount of water, the same amount of soil, the same amount of time, things like that.
Fantastic, well done. So let's check that you've got all the equipment that you need.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got your two types of soil?
Check.
Fantastic. Have you got a funnel?
Got one.
Some filter paper?
Two, exactly the same.
Fantastic. A spoon?
Nice tablespoon here.
Fantastic. And some water?
I don't have any water.
Don't worry, Miss Grady. I'll help you out.
Oh, thanks, Miss Wallace. Belting. Got water.
Okay. So, are you ready to get started, Miss Grady?
Let's go.
Fantastic. So first of all, what you're going to need to do is get your glass and your filter paper, and you need 3 tablespoons of soil. So which soil are you going to use first?
I think first of all, I'm going to use the peat soil, the one next to me here.
Fantastic. Now before you do that, Miss Grady, I think that we need to make a prediction on which of the two soils is going to let the most water come through. So, Miss Grady, can you please write down a prediction about which soil you think is going to be the most permeable and which one isn't? And can you guys at home have a little go at that as well?
Awesome, I've made my prediction.
Fantastic. Okay, now back to the equipment.
Awesome, so I've got my glass, I've got my filter paper, and I'm going to use the funnel to put in the glass, and then use the filter paper to put in the funnel. I'm going to press it outwards, right to the funnel, so that it fills the entire funnel, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to get my soil. What do I need to remember at this point, Miss Wallace?
That you keep it fair, so however much peat you need to use the same amount of clay soil. So I would like to get 3 tablespoons of peat, please.
Got it. Ooh, 1, 2, and 3.
Fantastic. So now, Miss Grady, you need to pour 100 ml of your water into the soil.
Got it. So carefully now, I'm going to pour in to 150, so I shall have 50 millilitres left over. Awesome. And you can, oh, tiny bit more, sorry. You can see already it is starting to trickle through.
Super. Now, Miss Grady, what I want you to do is leave that for a minute, okay? So we're going to see how much water goes through it in 1 minute. So I'm going to set a timer whilst we move on.
Amazing. Thanks, Miss Wallace. So, Miss Wallace, do you know why we use filter paper? Why not just put some water on some soil?
Because the filter paper will stop the soil coming through it, but it will let the water come through as well. So filter paper is a permeable object.
Oh, fantastic. You know, it's really helping me this.
Fantastic.
How long's left on the timer, Miss Wallace?
35 seconds.
35 seconds. So in this 30... Sorry, go on, Miss Wallace.
I was going to say, why don't you set up ready for the next one?
Good idea. So I've got my glass. It's exactly the same size glass. I've got my filter paper and it's going to be ready to go.
Fantastic.
Just... There we go, all sorted.
There we go.
So I'm going to take it out straight away. I'm going to take the paper out, put it to one side. I'm just going to give the funnel a quick dry. And we're ready for round 2.
Fantastic.
So I've put my funnel in. I'm going to put my filter paper in. Like so. And this time I've got clay soil. Miss Wallace, how much clay soil do I need to be putting?
You need to put 3 tablespoons in again. Let's say teaspoons.
1. You can see the difference in this kind of soil. 2. 3.
Fantastic.
Amazing. So now it's time for the water. How much, Miss Wallace?
100 millilitres.
100 millilitres going in now. There we go. Now you can see it's started to trickle through, but not quite as quickly as the other one. Let's see how this pans out for the 1 minute.
Super. Timer has started.
Awesome.
So, Miss Grady, what's the other one looking like?
Now the other one at the moment is like this. You can see just about, you can see through it, but it's a bit of a mucky colour. I'd say just under a quarter full. So a lot of that 100 millilitres has come straight through. It practically gushed through at the beginning. Let's see if this is any different with the clay soil. Be having a think now what you learnt about at home, about the different kinds of soil. The activity told you about the particles. This might give you a hint as what might go on for the final result.
10 seconds to go.
Oh, exciting. What do you think is going to happen, Miss Wallace?
Ooh, I'm not too sure. I wouldn't like to say.
Brilliant. Waiting for this timer to go. Oh, there's a clear winner here.
And stop.
Stop. I'll take it out straight away. Pop it to one side. Would you now like to see the results?
Yes, please, Miss Grady.
So this here was the peat soil that we did first of all. 100 millilitres bang on. Here we have the clay soil. So I'm going to just show you next to each other there. Can you see the difference there?
I can, yes, Miss Grady, well done.
So now it's time for you guys at home to take these results and write a conclusion about what you know about the different kinds of soil and their permeability. We'd love it if you could send us a picture of the conclusion that you've written. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Bye.